Like if you found the video valuable. When Eric checked into the Hotel Lucent, he didn't believe in superstitions. He laughed when the desk clerk offered him room 1307 with a hesitant, almost apologetic tone. "I don't mind the number 13, he said, smiling. "Besides, it's just one night." But as he rolled his suitcase down the dim hallway of the 13th floor, something felt off. The wallpaper was slightly peeled at the edges, the carpet muffled his footsteps a little too well, and the fluorescent lights overhead flickered with a quiet hum. At the far end of the corridor was his room. 1307. He slid in the keycard. The door opened without resistance. The room was clean. Too clean. Sterile, almost. The bed was perfectly made, the windows sealed shut, the lamps a matching pair. A peculiar scent lingered in the air, citrus with something metallic beneath. It was probably just the cleaner. Eric shook off the unease and unpacked. He had a corporate presentation the next morning and needed rest. He laid his laptop on the desk and opened it, but the Wi-Fi wouldn't connect. A blinking error message read, "Network restricted. Room not permitted." He frowned. He tried his phone, same result. Annoyed, he rang the front desk. After 3 rings, a voice picked up. But it wasn't the polite receptionist. It was a whisper. "Get out of that room." Eric froze. What? The line disconnected. He called back. This time, a woman at the front desk answered brightly. "Good evening, Hotel Lucent. How may I help?" Eric paused. Did someone else answer this line just now? "No, sir, I've been here the entire time." "Is everything all right?" He lied. "Yes, just checking something." After hanging up, he shook his head. Probably a prank call. Maybe crossed wires. Nothing to worry about. As he turned to face the room again, the lamp on the far side of the bed blinked off. Then back on. Then off again. Eric walked over and checked the bulb. It was secure. When he turned back toward his laptop, something made him stop. The mirror, positioned directly across the room. From the angle he was standing, he saw the reflection of the bed, and something else. A shadow. Someone was sitting on the edge of the bed. He spun around. The bed was empty. He turned back to the mirror, nothing. Adrenaline surged through him. Was he hallucinating? Sleep deprived? He sat on the bed, hands trembling slightly, and told himself it was stress. The pressure from tomorrow's meeting. That's all. But when he lay down, just as he was drifting off, a cold breath touched his ear. "Why did you come here?" He shot upright, heart pounding. No one in the room. The air was still. But the whisper, it had been real. He wasn't dreaming. Eric rushed to the door and tried to leave, but the handle wouldn't budge. It wasn't locked. It was stuck, as if something was holding it shut from the other side. He pounded on the door. "Hello? Anyone out there? I need help." Silence. And then, tapping. From behind the mirror. He turned slowly. The tapping continued. Soft. Rhythmic. 3 taps. Then pause. Then 3 more. He grabbed the desk chair and marched to the mirror. The moment he touched the glass, it went ice cold. And then, it shifted. The reflection shimmered. Not like a funhouse mirror, but like a screen. The room in the mirror no longer matched his. The walls were blood-streaked. The bed torn. And in the reflection, someone was staring at him from behind. A pale man in a hotel uniform with hollow eyes. Eric spun around. No one. He looked back. The man was now right in front of the mirror. Smiling. And behind him, on the mirror's surface, words appeared, scratched as if by nails. "You're next." Eric stumbled back. The mirror cracked slightly. And then, the lights blew out. He was plunged into darkness. He grabbed his phone and turned on the flashlight. The beam trembled as much as his hands. Every surface cast long, twitching shadows. Then the closet door creaked open. He hadn't opened it. He had left it shut. As he approached it cautiously, phone held out, something inside made a soft thudding noise, like footsteps, but inside the closet. He yanked it open. Empty. But inside, carved into the wooden back panel, was a date. March 7, 2019. Eric blinked. That was today's date. Then below it, the last guest never left. Suddenly, the bathroom light flicked on by itself. Eric ran to the door and kicked it hard, once, twice, and finally it burst open. He sprinted down the hallway, nearly tripping on the faded carpet, not daring to look behind him. When he reached the front desk, panting and wild-eyed, the receptionist looked startled. "Sir? What happened?" He shouted. "That room, 1307, it's haunted. There's something, in there." She paled. "Sir, we don't have a room 1307. Eric blinked. "What? There is no floor 13 in this hotel." The elevator goes from 12 to 14. You must have gotten off on the wrong floor. I used the keycard. The manager came forward. Sir, please calm down. You're registered for room 1207. Would you like us to take you there? Eric looked at his keycard. It now read 1207, not 1307. Had he imagined the entire thing? The receptionist gently touched his arm. Would you like us to call someone? Perhaps a doctor? Eric looked back toward the elevator, the 13th floor, or whatever that was, sealed behind its doors. His mouth was dry. No, he said quietly. I'll check out. As he left the hotel into the morning sun, he checked his phone. The last photo taken was not by him. It was a picture of him sleeping in room 1307, and in the corner of the photo, a shadowy figure smiled behind him.